Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode we took on our second target cryptid, Elon Arc, dodging its spells as we slowly whittled it down with our own to achieve our goal for the day, picking the blue flowers on the scene to confirm Lloyd's suspicions. Taking the grass to the Cathedral after a tip by Ries, we witnessed Ian Grimwood leaving after paying respects to Guy's grave, doing the same before attempting to see if we could get one of the sisters to identify the mysterious plant, instead finding the Archbishop ready to take our query. Pardon us, Archbishop Marauder, it's the special support section. You may enter. Now state your business. You claim to have discovered a plant spoken of in the Testaments. Well, we haven't actually been able to confirm anything just yet. Maybe it would be best if we started from the beginning. On one hand, mysterious creatures, on the other, discrepancies in the fabric of space and time itself. Yes, and these creatures are different from the ones that previously appeared in Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple. Oh right, I almost forgot. Noel did mention consulting with the church after our joint investigation. This flower and grass, do you happen to have a sample with you right now? Yes, we do. They're not glowing like they were before we picked them, but here you are. It can't be! Does that mean what I think it does? You know what they are after all? No. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I haven't the slightest idea. Oh. What? The hell? Stop holding out on us! Your reaction just now tells us otherwise. Then I'm afraid your judgment is mistaken. It was I who invited you into my office, thus do I now insist that you leave. You may not realize this, but I'm a very busy man. You have to be kidding. And I suggest you not bother asking Sister Marble either. She may be a knowledgeable woman, but if I was unable to identify them, then I assure you that neither can she. And if she were familiar with them, that would present a problem in and of itself. Hold on a second. The way you're talking implies that you definitely know what they are. Think whatever you will. My previous answer still stands. You could send Commander Bells to my door if you're so pleased. It wouldn't change a thing. We should go, Lloyd. I don't think we're going to get any more out of him. You're right. Thank you for your time, Archbishop. I pray you won't hold this against me. Totally will. 100%. Got no reason for me to like you. What was his problem? Old man shut us out like we were covered in fleas. He didn't even try to help us. Randy. He didn't seem all that concerned about hiding his intentions at that. It almost seemed as though he felt he was doing us a favor somehow. It might be something the church considers taboo. So much so that even Sister Marble wouldn't know anything about it. But doesn't all this talk of secrecy just make you want to know that much more? It's not as if they can stop us from reading the Testaments front to back ourselves. I suppose that's not out of the question, but who knows how long that could take? I've studied them before, yes, but that was so long ago I couldn't even tell you which verse or what book to start from. I doubt you'll find the details you were hoping for in the traditional canon. Huh? You're... Reese? Shh, keep your voices down. Come meet me in front of the parsonage. Try not to arouse any suspicion leaving the cathedral. What should we do? Well, Ries is tied to the Growls Ritter. I think she's our best bet. Let's go hear what she has to say. Yes, I agree. Did we take it at least from this man? I have nothing to say to you in regards to that flower and grass. Now, if you would be so kind as to show yourself out, there are other matters that require my attention. Yes, sure. We should be waiting for us at the parsonage just outside the cathedral. Let's try speaking with her. He's still talking about sprucing. Ooh, new dialogue again. Sister Reese has returned from the city, it seems. I wonder where she went to eat this time. I'll have to ask her later. That's a full day of praying for me. Suppose I should be heading back now. What if I stayed and prayed some more? There's no harm in making extra sure. Oh, have you already spoken with the Archbishop? That was rather fast. Did something happen? I believe the older students just wrapped up class for the day. That reminds me, I'll be teaching Sunday school in Armorica Village 2 days from now and in Mines the day after. I'll have to ask Sister Marble to help me draft out a lesson plan. I believe the older students just wrapped up class for the day. They did indeed. Well, I'll check them out. Oh, we really are there all the time, aren't we? So, like, what should we do now? Hang out in front of the department store like we do literally every day? They're aware! They're self-aware! I really enjoyed learning about state independence today. These are the kind of in-depth topics you can't learn about just by reading the Crossbell Times. A journey of 1,000 cell begins with a single step. Education is a long-term process. The Archbishop claimed that Sister Marble wouldn't know what those blue flowers are. Whether that's true or not, our best bet is hearing what Ries has to say. Let's go meet her in front of the parsonage outside. Sister Marble gives the best lessons I or any of the children could ask for. She's exactly the kind of teacher I want to become. When you say outside the parsonage there, right? Yeah. Tamil and Hamil have gone back home for the evening. I should probably get to sweeping the area now that the sun is going down. Graveyard first. Oh, he's gone in. What a beautiful sunset. Rest easy, my dear. I'll come see you again tomorrow. Evening already? I suppose it's time for me to say goodbye for the day. Are you here to visit a grave? Be aware that it can get quite chilly here at night. Try not to dawdle. The nights can get quite chilly up at this altitude. I wouldn't recommend staying in the cemetery too late if you don't want to catch a cold. Maybe there's something more here. Nope. Can I leave? Yep, that's what I thought. Is this our day end? Let's find out. Follow me, please. I preferred if the others didn't see us. Right. Pardon us. New terrain again. Afterward, Lloyd and the others were shown to Reese's room. They then outlined what they knew about the blue flowers and recounted the conversation they'd had with Archbishop Aralda. Now I understand. Doesn't surprise me that the Archbishop refused to divulge anything to you. Huh? You know something about it, Reese? Yes, about this particular plant you've picked. I believe it's the same one written about in the church's testaments. Or rather, I should say its unofficial testaments, the Apocrypha. Apocrypha? By unofficial, you mean their testaments not recognized by the Septuagint Church? Yes, that's correct. Even within the church itself, few are permitted to ever lay eyes upon them. However, an exception is granted to the Gralsritter. That is to say, we are allowed to read the Apocrypha. If I say that right. It's a necessity given how many artifacts are outlined within the pages of those testaments. Now I get it. And you're saying this blue plant is also written about in the Apocrypha? Yes, a particular azure flora is mentioned in the Book of Ladder. It blooms in locations above septium veins and is said to be an omen of things to come, be they for weal or woe. They call it Pluroma grass. That name! Isn't that the one written in the cult's records, the main ingredient used in Gnosis? That's correct. Could have sworn we heard the last of that stuff. It's all coming full circle. So that was what they were using. Many of the mysteries left behind by the cult have remained inscrutable even to the church. There's also Archbishop Aralda to contend with. He's been stonewalling us from investigating the traces left behind by Joachim Gunther. Wait, there's something I still don't understand. If this Pluroma grass stuff is the key ingredient used in Gnosis, then what is it doing blooming all over Crossbell right now? What does it mean? That's a good question. The fact that it corresponds with the cryptid's emergence is also cause for concern. A plant that blooms atop septium veins, not to mention one known simultaneously as a good and bad omen. Yeah, I'm not liking the way these pieces are falling into place. Regardless of what it means, this isn't something we handle on our own. Let's return to the SSS building for now and give the chief our report. Reese, would you mind if we relayed what you told us to the guild and CGF? Well, I suppose not, as long as you refrain from mentioning me by name. Still trying to avoid the watchful eye of the Archbishop, are you? Naturally, we wouldn't do anything to compromise you, Reese. Then I have no objections. I'm going to get in touch with the Growlsritter before beginning my own investigation. Would you be willing to exchange information with me if either of us makes progress? That'd be no problem at all. Thank you for your help. Lloyd and the others then returned to the SSS building. They quickly put together a report on the cryptids and Pluroma grass, taking care to include every detail. The report was then sent to the CGF and Bracer Guild via the Orbal network. After enjoying a late dinner with the Chief and KeA, they succumbed to the exhaustion of the day and went back to their rooms for a good night's sleep. Now that's what I'm talking about. I've never felt better. With this, I'll crush him. Crush him till he's nothing but dust. What took ya? Yeah. No worries. I can go anytime you want. Just one condition. We handle things my way. Got it? Okay then. I see. So this Pluroma grass stuff was the main ingredient for that drug, huh? If that's the case, the department isn't going to overlook it growing across the state. We were planning on continuing our investigation alongside the guild, but is there some other matter you feel warrants attention? You could put it like that, but I think it's a job best left to the other divisions. The referendum is getting closer, and there's bound to be a lot of unrest in the city. Put your focus there. Your priority right now is to quell their anxieties before things get out of hand. That's a very good point. So in other words, crisis management. In that case, what do we do regarding today's plans? We already finished our part of the cryptid search yesterday. Well, if we got the time, we could always go give the bracers a hand anyway. What's the matter? Something on your mind? Well, I was just thinking, why don't we try paying the Rosenberg studio a visit? Oh, that place does have ties to the society. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. We're not in a position to search the studio without a warrant, of course, but if you recall, the old man living there told us something the last time we visited. Yep. If you have no particular business here, then we have nothing to speak about. You may visit me again when you have a reason to. I will at least hear what you have to say, if only out of respect for Ren. It may be worth stopping by to see him, though doing so comes with its fair share of risks. Maybe so, but I for one would like some insight on that mysterious boy's objectives. For all we know, he could be taking shelter at that very studio. I think we should go too. We have to consider the circumstances. There's no telling what the major powers might do at a moment's notice. We can't afford to leave some shady criminal organization to its own devices on top of it all. That's a fair assessment. Should we make the studio our first priority then? Yeah, let's get a feel for the situation. Depending on where things go, we may end up needing a search warrant after all. Guess we'll just have to see. Alright, enough round table talk. Let's head on out. Hey guys, does that mean you're leaving for work now? Yeah, that was the plan. Aren't you going to the library today, KeA? Yeah, I wanted to find a book in Braille for Shizuku. I'm going to buy groceries on my way home. Is there anything you want for dinner? Shopping for groceries? Will you be okay on your own, KeA? We know you've been handling all the cooking, lady, but even so. It's fine. I buy groceries from Momo's dad and Oscar all the time. And I'm already friends with the Legion Foods lady at times, too. Wow, really? What a surprise. This is keto we're talking about. Well, in that case, why don't we go for some hot pot today? Can't think of a better cure for this chilly weather. Oh, that's a good idea. It'd be like a team building exercise, but with food. Hot pot, huh? I suppose that means we'll be eating Eastern style tonight. Can you handle that, KeA? I think I can manage. I want to make the broth from scratch, so I'm going to go to the stores on East Street. Wow, look at our little head chef here. We have yet to even leave, and already I look forward to coming home. thank you, KeA. We'll try our hardest to make it back on time. You got it. Well, Chapter 3, Day 2. 6-hour day, that was. Over all our sweeps, patrols, and cryptid bopping. We have... Okay, that's a medium. So it should last another day. That was on a long as well. We have 4 new quests. Package Pandemonium. The client is the Capoeira delivery service, Aaron. Some packages had their addresses mixed up by mistake and they were delivered to the wrong places. We need some assistance getting them all to their rightful recipients. Come to Crossbell Airport for more details. Sounds fun. We have Theme Park, that's sort of short. Theme Park Trouble, short. Michelin Wonderland is recruiting people to help everyone's favorite mascot, Mishy. We need your help to fulfill children's dreams. We eagerly await you at the entrance to the theme park. Get here, just take the cruise ship from Crossbell City's Harbour District. Does that mean that we have to sweep Michelin as well? One born every minute? The situation in the village has changed since you were here yesterday. We are once again requesting you make an investigation into the suspicious merchant. I'll be waiting for you at Harold Hayward's house in the residential district of the city. That's on a short. And we got a monster on the West Crossbell Highway. A dangerous monster, Nepenthes G, has been sighted on West Crossbell Highway. We ask that the Special Sports section deal with this threat swiftly. Okay, towards Bellegarde, yep. And that's a medium. Looks like we have a few new ones. What's the plan? Work our way through them after we're done at the doll studio? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. We don't know what might happen when we get there. I think we should take care of as many of these requests as we can beforehand. You're right, that visit could end with us conducting a search and seizure for all we know. Okay, let's make up our way up the mountain path after we take care of these requests. And we better find time to respond to Michelin Wonderland, so help me. Yes, T.O. We've been getting a lot of paperwork at the department thanks to the referendum. Some of it raises a few eyebrows, but you just let the other divisions sort it out. Quelling public anxiety comes first. Don't neglect your support requests before you investigate the doll studio. If you're looking for KeA, she went out shopping for something to cook tonight. She mentioned dropping by the library too. If you're that worried, you can go check up on her yourselves. 7,000 in cash. Don't know how much more we can keep buffing up agreement, but without equipment, but without dungeons to do, we're not getting any on the road, which is kind of sad. Grr. Thanks, Sight. Good talk. You need feeding? Yeah. Let's give you a pale salamander. Yan yan. Don't know if you like that or not. HP free. Oh my, you're giving this to me. Thanks, Scott. We'll make sure to put it to good use. I mean, I don't really need an HP. It's 20% maximum HP. It's 5 value. Kind of wish I gave you the rainbow trout now when I think about it. Oh, I've got a stuffed plush here that KeA would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. Lloyd looked for KeA and gave her the stuffed plush as a gift. Wow, is this for me? Thank you so much, Lloyd. You're very welcome. Yep, this looks good. A new decoration was added to KeA's room. We got another one. Oh, we gave him both. I'll put this one here. And we are done with it. Do you have a moment, KeA? Oh, Lloyd, yeah, it's okay. Whoa, you didn't waste any time giving those plushes at home, huh? It really is a sight to behold. Aren't they all super cute? Oh, one thing, though. This one's not actually a plush. The manual says it's a costume that you're supposed to wear. Oh, no. A costume? Like for a mascot? I could see someone your size fitting inside it, actually. Really? Then, why don't we put it on? Sure, but just so you know, it's going to be hot in there. I've read that these things can get real stuffy real fast. Oh, I'll be okay, probably. Besides, I need you to show how it looks on me. Well, okay. If she's this daring now, I can only imagine the antics she'll get into when she's my age. And we're set. How is it, KeA? Comfortable? Yep, I'm totally fine. It's kind of nice and cool in here, actually. Oh, really? Guess they must have put a lot of work into the ventilation. Ta-da! It's Penguin KeA. Whoa, complete. Wow, it's even cuter than I ever could have imagined. Ah, you mean it? Good morning. It's nice to meet ya. It's too much. My heart can't take it. I'm like, ugh. Are you there, Lloyd? You're taking so long to come down that we came to get you. Oh yeah, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Fair warning, don't step inside unless you're ready to have an adorable overdose. An adorable overdose? What in the world are you? Huh. Well, look here, it's Ellie and Tio. Top of the morning to ya. What? This is a code red. Whoa. Code red for cutie alert. You're so cuddly, KeA. What we have here should be inconceivable on this plane of existence. No Epstein Foundation lab could ever hope to reproduce this level of pure, unfiltered adorability. Ellie, Tio, can't breathe. I can only take so many hugs. What's all the ruckus up here? Holy mother of Adius! Is that KeA? Oh, I want to hug her too. Make room, make room. Ah! I didn't expect to walk in on a crime scene. Multiple victims, cause of death, cuteness overload. Imagine having a lethal weapon like her on the battlefield. She could end wars as quickly as she started them. That might be more true than we realize. Well, I surrender! Can you guys let go of me now? After a while, the girls finally regained their senses. An indefinite ban was placed on Penguin and KeA for the safety of everyone in the building lest they fall victim to her indomitable cuteness. Completed KeA's stuffed plush collection. What a day we had. Wait, not getting... Oh no, I haven't completed everyone, have I? Still missing something for your room. Well, today's another day. Maybe we'll get lucky. And so... the patrol begins again. Chapter 3, Day 2. Let's go. Here we go again through Crossbell. Oh, you're back again, huh? I couldn't care less what you're looking to buy. Just make it quick, will ya? Hard to read this magazine with you dope skulking there like a bunch of rubberneckers. You think Giron would be a little friendlier to some of his best customers? Couldn't care less what you're looking for to buy. Just make it quick, will ya? Well, there shouldn't be anything that's better than what we've got, because we've already bought it all. And upgraded it all. So life is good. The only issue we would have is maybe looking into the more defensive side of things. I really need to get some good accessories. I think that's one of the things I'm lacking at this point. But how do I get money? I need to be at a point where I can grind money. Because we're going to the car place and we're going to total up how much stuff we need alone. Beep beep! Daddy's thinking about cars again. He really, really likes them. I call shotgun when we get a car. Aren't orbital cars just fantastic? It's too bad as regular folk can't get a hold of them with how expensive they are. Oh well. Might be a tad unrealistic to expect prices to get cut in half, but even just a 20% drop would be much more affordable. No chance of me getting one now, but I'm going to do what I can to change that by the time I retire. Tweet, tweet. Keep your speed to a minimum, please. Your cooperation helps keep our city safe. I'm spotting fewer cars with international license plates lately. Do you suppose it's due to the mayor's independence proposal? Well, whatever the case may be, there's still plenty of traffic to direct and accidents to prevent. Keep the speed to a minimum. That was just my gut feeling, but it seems most of the younger generation is leaning towards us going independent. Kids these days, they know nothing of the strife some of us have lived through, nor just how serious the ramifications of this will be. Well, it's their future. You don't have much of it left, old man. God, I'm going to be there not long. We're going to do more sightseeing today, but before that, we've got to head over to the Orbital store to stock up on photo courts. My boyfriend and I were snapping pictures of Orcus Tower from all over town yesterday. We ended up using 2 whole photo courts before we even realized it. Unfortunately, going the kids all want independence is like the upper age limit votes. Matter more, mean more, there are more. Flavor is important, sure, but when it comes to culinary arts, presentation is what really pushes a dish over the bar. Looks like complete and total innovation doesn't count for much, though, as far as the theme of the showdown goes. I think I'll stick to putting my spin on a tried and true classic for now. I've never liked calling things classic. All that tells me is that it's old and unimaginative. Well, I guess it'd have to be pretty delicious to become a classic in the first place, huh? Todio's attitude towards work changed recently. It's almost like he's an entirely new person. Most notably, he stopped falling head over heels for every attractive lady that walks through the door. Good, good. Good. Arkansas is debuting their revival performance the day after tomorrow. I wanted tickets, but everything for the next 2 months sold out in the blink of an eye. It isn't as though I'll die on the spot if I don't see it, I suppose. Not on the outside, anyway. I'm already starting to worry because of course, because I always work in the whole things of sessions, right? For YouTube, of course, that is Tuesday to Tuesday. For Twitch, it's a whole stream. I do wonder how much of the sweep I can get done within this exact session before the next Tuesday comes around. I am interested in this. Nono's improved considerably compared to when she first started. At this rate, we'll have to hire a new waitress so I can bring her onto the line full time. You are getting 2 chefs then. Some basil, some pepper, and just a pinch of salt. Great, now the meat is perfectly seasoned. I have to let it marinate for 30 minutes, so I'll chop the veggies in the meantime. Wow. She's at it. There's a girl over here who needs a job. Could set you up with it. You know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm done. No more dieting. I'm going to find a man who likes me for being me. Shut up. You're quitting your diet? What, just because you have a cute face already, you're going to ditch me like that? We are so not besties anymore. My God. Feels like Scott is a lot busier than usual these days. Good luck out there, Scott. Your future wife is rooting for you. Feels like Scott is a lot busier, saying it twice. Arguments about Crossbell's independence are getting more contentious by the day. Not only that, my family in Remaferia wants me to go back to them before the situation here boils over. The thing is, I've always thought of Crossbell as my second home. So for now, I've decided to wait until the results of the referendum before I return home. Over here. Let's see, what did my family put on the shopping list today? Since I'm still living off my parents at my age, I need to support them any way I can, even if it's something as simple as shopping. Welcome to Legion's Foods. If you're looking for the best ingredients in town, you've come to the right place. We're offering a fantastic deal on Calvardian spring onions today. Calvardian spring onions. Why do we go after Central Square? I can't help but overhear chatter from our customers about the pros and cons of independence. While many citizens support it, many others fear Arabonian and Calvardian retaliation. I feel like getting St. Ursula done would not be a bad idea. Go out through Station Street. This upcoming independence referendum has me on edge. Sure, it's only to gauge public opinion, but it'll still have ramifications. As a Calvardian citizen, I can't participate, but that hasn't stopped me from mulling it over. No new paper. If everyone was as carefree as my mum, we'd all be a lot happier. We'd also probably get annexed by Ereboni in the blink of an eye, though. Kid knows a lot. My husband has a scowl stamped on his face since the independence proposal. Apparently, he has a lot of thoughts on the subject, but he can go ahead and do the untangling for the both of us. Me, I'm going to shop until I drop. What? You're the shoes you ordered, Mr. Dudley. Thank you, handsome, my good man. I'd like to try them out right away if I... and what do you think you're doing here, SSS? Well, we were going to ask you the same thing. Yeah, I actually just initiated conversation with you without even realizing it was you. Those kicks look pretty costly. You special ordered shoes. What brand are they from? I'll thank you not to lump me in with those logo-chasing imbeciles. These are custom made. Wow, you're a tough customer to please. Get your loafers made to order. I just buy whatever's affordable. Exactly what nonsense are you trying to squeak out, Bannings? Huh? You sound as though you're suggesting that handmade artisanal leather shoes are frivolous. Well, that's where you're wrong, Junior. I'm on Dudley's side already, by the way. I never said that leather shoes are more complex and profound than a rookie like you could ever comprehend. The more you wear them, the more they conform to the shape of your feet, the deeper their rich texture becomes. Only a fool would imply such harmony and bliss could be even remotely attained via bargain bin footwear. This feels needlessly over-dramatized. I've never seen Detective Dudley so passionate about anything outside of work. My apologies for the tangent. Returning to the original topic at hand, I'm here on a well-deserved break, and I'd like to enjoy it before I have to get to my next engagement, so make yourself scarce. Okay. Police guy, walks around a lot, does beats on his feet. Good shoes that are comfortable for him, shoes that he can wear for a long time, you know, and like not causing him pain, and last a long time because of what his profession he does. Would be well worth spending extra on. That's where I'm at with Dudley. If you don't mind, I would very much like to try on these shoes I ordered. Don't interrupt me again. You know what's good for you. Mr. Dudley is one of my regular customers. He orders multiple custom shoes a year. His passion, not to mention his particular taste, allow him to glean the complexity of fine men's footwear, much like myself. A kindred spirit, eh? Give me a better pair of men's shoes and a better pair of women's tops. Why exactly do we want independence anyway? I can't really wrap my head around these kinds of issues. Oh yeah, I guess I could always ask Southwark to explain to me. It's time I started picking my brain on what gift to give my wife next. I bought her a brooch last time, so maybe I should step up my game and get her a flashy ring. The value of an accessory differs from person to person. For instance, my granddaughter gave me a handmade brooch the other day. While it may not be professionally crafted, to me it's more valuable than the rarest jewel you could ever find. That's nice. Just wondering if I should just fork out for a stellar pendulum at this point. I try to dress accordingly to my mood before leaving the house, but sometimes my mood depends on how I dress. So if you ever find yourself feeling down, try adding more vivid colors to your outfit. You just might shine bright enough to drown out dull, gloomy blues. Oh, actually a new dialogue. I find the clothes to match the mood you want to have. There's nothing wrong with that either. These Dodge clothes I've got pretty good for Randy and Lloyd, though. I came up here to take a break and stayed a little longer than I meant to. A whole day, by the look of it. The breeze here is so nice that it blew away not just my post-shopping fatigue, but my sense of time too. Did you sleep? I like it up on the roof and all, but it's as fun when there's not actually anything up here. What? I like it up on the roof and all, but it's as fun when it's not as fun, probably, when there's not actually anything up here. They should put in a food court or something. How cool would that be? Open air food court? There are some issues. Well, you mean, you actually mean seating. Mainly. They have to set up some kind of kitchen or something downstairs, or maybe a tie-in with Vinc Sept. How would you deliver this? Care for a balloon? No need to be shy. Even adults can appreciate a little piece of childlike splendor. Haven't you ever felt like turning your brain off and reliving those days when you were young and naive? Sure. I've been thinking, is moving out and living on my own really the best school? On one hand, I want it more than anything right now, but on the other, I'm worried I'd get lonely. The Rhineford company sells a plethora of products, most of which feature greater power and storage capacity. The Verne company, on the other hand, prioritizes functionality and reasonable prices. It's as if the two manufacturers reflect the character of their home countries. Amusing, isn't it? I tried asking Chaco and Wendy for their opinions on my plan to remodel the store. They dismissed it before I even had a chance to finish explaining. Honest to Adios, I don't think it's all that bad an idea. If those two are really so opposed, I guess I'll just have to throw it on the scrap heap. I'm interviewing for a job here at the store today. The waiter has me on pins and needles. Take a look at all these Orbital appliances. Aren't they gorgeous? Sure, they're basically the same, but their aesthetics differ wildly by manufacturer. I even know what some of them do. I would love an actual, thing you can click to figure out what does what. What the heck is my dad doing here, and why won't he stop fidgeting? I have a bad feeling about this. Chaco, run!